Hi viewers and subscribers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is DJ Lenny Vivo, V to the I to the V to the O, and today we'll be talking about none other than Elaine Thompson herah, the fastest woman alive. So for the past 2 days, there have been some rumor going around saying that Elaine going to leave the MVP camp. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are wondering what the problem is. Why would she want to leave when she's the fastest woman in the world right now? But it's really a twist to the story because Elaine is basically saying that the media is misled and they're basically making up story to get views and stuff like that. For those of you guys who don't know who Stephen Francis is Elaine Thompson coach, right? And he's not just a local coach, he's also an international coach. He's Nike coach, so anybody who has sponsor with Nike, they can basically chain with that coach. You know what I mean? He's one of the most successful coach when it comes on to Nike coaches, right? So for the past few days, he's basically saying that he's going to go international. What this basically means is that you're going to have a lot more athletes to focus on. And I think that this is where the relationship kind of get down the hill when it comes on to Elaine and his coach, right? Because you're basically a partner when it comes on to coach. It's like a family. So when you want to extend and go to a next family now, that can cause a problem with the coach or basically the athlete. You know what I mean? So I think that this is where the problem is. Elaine Thompson going to get a very, very big contract when it comes on to Puma. You know what I mean? Puma gonna pump in a lot of money. And Elaine basically gonna get a lot more money than what Nike was giving her. I really hope that they can fix the problem as soon as possible, because they're basically two rich people now. You know what I mean? Frona is basically rich for a long time now. Elaine was trying for a very long time and she's just getting richer and richer. You know what I mean? So two rich people in one place, you know how that can be, you know what I mean? But I'm sure they can sort it out. When I look on both sides of the story, I realize that each individual wants better for their self and also their family. You know what I mean? Stephen Francis want to expand his wing and go international. You know what I mean? He's getting very old now and he just want to create more history. You know what I mean? So I really appreciate that he still want to do more. He still wants to help more people, both internationally and locally. You know what I mean? I think Elaine Thompson need more attention from him, and Elaine realized that she's not going to get the attention that she wants. I'm sure that MVP keep a lot of meeting when they come on to end of season and the beginning of the season. So now it's basically the end of the season. So I'm sure that there was a meeting between Thompson and also the coach, right? So I think that what happened in the meeting is that Frano is basically saying that he's going to go international. And Elaine Thompson is the fastest woman in the world who's basically about to get a Puma contract worth a lot of money. You know what I mean? He's basically saying that if you're going to go international, you're not going to have enough time to focus on world record and focus on me. So if you're going to go international, I will basically leave the club. You know what I mean? And Fenner is basically saying that he's still going to go international no matter what. So at the end of the day, it's basically two big people making a decision. So at the end of the day, we cannot feel any way about the situation because they all are happy with the decision that they make. I think that this decision made by the two sides is a win-win situation for both sides. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's good for Frano and also good for Elaine. The reason why it's good for Frano because he's a Nike coach. You know what I mean? He's one of the most paid coach in the world. You know what I mean? And now he's going international. That's more money international. And he's also going to get more money from Nike. On Elaine Thompson's side now, if she decide that she wants her husband to coach her, that's basically more money for her. You know what I mean? The money is one place, possible in the same bank book. You know what I mean? It's a win-win situation, but when you look on it on a Jamaican side now, that's very bad for Jamaicans, you know what I mean? I don't think he will have the time to really look out for new athletes and new talent and stuff like that. He's basically focused more on international. That's what I think. You know what I mean? So this gonna be very bad for Jamaica. Gonna come a time where he's basically coaching the five fastest woman in the world or the five fastest man or something like that. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be a problem when it comes on to Olympic and World Championship. Because we Jamaican, we basically like to win. So just imagine an Olympic, US come 1, 2, 3 and they're coached by a Jamaican. You know what I mean? And there's no Jamaican in the final. You know what I mean? A lot of people will be saying that we're sell out and stuff like that. So that's basically what's gonna happen. Remember now that Stephen Francis is really a good coach, you know what I mean? He can take you from zero to hero, you know what I mean? He have proved that so many times. And if he get any athlete who willing to put in the work, you could see some miraculous times, you know what I mean? He have what it takes to do the job, you know what I mean? He can get it to broke records, you know what I mean? So I think that we Jamaicans, we are very selfish, you know what I mean? If we basically have a rich person in our family, we want to keep him to ourselves, you know what I mean? We want to keep that riches to ourselves. We don't want to really push it out there, you know what I mean? We don't want to share. So that's going to be a problem. But at the end of the day, the decision is basically up to Frano. And he already make his decision and is the type of person who do whatever he say gonna do. So that's final. I also heard that a lot of people are saying that Sha'Carri Richardson gonna chain with the MVP. You know what I mean? And you know Sha'Carri Richardson have a attitude that most people don't like. You know what I mean? You as the fastest woman in the world would want Sha'Carri around you with that attitude. I really do think that Sha'Carri is a nice person, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, most people are saying that she's too hype and she talk a lot and she cannot defend her words, you know what I mean? But that's what most sprinters used to do back in the days. They used to talk a lot, you know what I mean? They used to win some and they also lose some. It's just like a boxer, you have to talk tough. No matter how soft it is, you still have to talk tough, right? And I think that is the type of person that she is. So you can't really judge her because she talk a lot. Or you're going to judge her because you don't like her attitude and you think that she's hype. At the end of the day, she's happy with herself, not thinking about what people thinking about her. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if Elaine don't want to chain with her, that's final. You have the choice to chain with who you want to chain with. I want you guys to also know that someone with a negative energy, they can basically drain your energy. You know what I mean? So let me know in the comment section, guys. Do you think that they are both right for making the decision that they make? Or do you think that they should basically continue working with each other? Do you think that if the coach goes international, that's basically going to be a downfall when it comes on to Jamaican athlete? Do you think that Jamaican will get less medal when they come on to World Championship and Olympic? You know what I mean? Please like the video, comment, share, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's DJ Lenny Vivo. V to the I to the V to the O. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time in my next video, okay? I'm out.